What is going on, guys? My name is Matt. I'm going to help you automate your fitness business. Today, I've got a overdue video. It is the simplest GHL build and funnel setup for fitness coaches. So I speak to a lot of gym owners, online coaches, and they tend to overcomplicate GHL. It's really not that difficult, especially if you're just starting out with a CRM like something like this. So I'm going to show you how to build it and get up and running, hopefully under an hour, or else my wife's going to kill me. So let's get started. I'm going to go through everything. I've literally just set up this GHL sub account from brand new. It's called YouTube video. So I'm going to go through number one, what you're going to need, and also the funnel for this. So let's make a couple of assumptions. As a fitness coach, gym owner, you're going to make content. So whether it's Instagram, most of you are doing Instagram. However, you might do TikTok, you might do YouTube Shorts, you might do, whatever it might be. Most of you are doing Instagram. So I'm going to speak about Instagram today and how you can kind of set up your business to use Instagram as your funnel and lead it into Go High Level. If you've got a website, if you've got a pre-existing funnel, this is probably going to go against everything every other guru ever says to you. So just take this with a grain of salt. I see it working. So if you want to do this, it's actually a lot more beneficial for you. So first and foremost, a couple of things you're going to need is a domain. So if you haven't got a domain already, go ahead and go to like namecheap.com. So namecheap.com. Purchase your domain from here. It's actually quite easy to purchase a domain and get it connected to GHL now. So just say you were like Finn's Fitness Coaching, cool, and you'll be able to find something relatively cheap. So like Finn's Fitness Coaching IO, that's $60 a year. You can go cheaper than that. .info is $5 a year. There you go. So purchase that and go into GHL and get it connected down the bottom left-hand side here. I'm not going to go through the boring stuff really of connecting your domains, connecting calendars, all of that kind of stuff. I'm going to speak contextually, and then when you go to do your own, you can connect yours. So speaking of calendar, and basically I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of how this is going to work. So from like a conceptual view. So you make content, people are going to land on your Instagram page. They're either going to interact with you via DM or going to an application link. They sign up inside your Instagram URL via the link. You send them a couple of messages to get them booked in. And if they don't book in, you call them and get them booked in yourself. That's the funnel. That is the secret sauce, right? And I'm going to show you how to build that today. So first things first, and what we're going to need to do is obviously have an Instagram account. So if you go into settings and then go into integrations, you'll see the area where you can connect your Facebook and Instagram account. If you haven't done this before, it might be a little bit tricky. However, just make sure you sign in with the right account. So you click on connect and it'll ask you if you wanted to sign in with your details. And once you have done that, it will allow you to use Instagram in the workflows. So I'm going to connect mine and we are good to go. So now what we're going to do is look at the setup of this. So conceptually, you're going to run a workflow that is basically people enter this workflow via your Instagram, whether it be from a comment or a DM, and you're essentially going to go from there. So this is going to be step one, and it's going to be leads coming into GHL from IG. We're going to press OK. And we've got a new workflow trigger. It's going to be Instagram. So Instagram comments on a post. So page is the page that I selected. Why Instagram's page is not collecting. We're going to ignore that for now. And if it lets me save, it won't let me save. Annoying. All right. So the trigger will be page's Instagram page, like I just showed you there. And you're going to press save trigger. It's not going to let me do it right now, but you get the point. And then Instagram DM is slightly different. So you need to go customer replied, and then you're going to add a filter that it is reply channel is Instagram. So Instagram DM, and you're going to say contains phrase and then like call it ready or something like that. So that when people message you that specific message, this is going to run. So what it's going to do is going to send is going to send a DM back to them. And now your DM is going to say, hey, name. So contact.name. Thanks so much for reaching out. Would love to chat a bit more about your goals. Here's a link to book in, right? And you're going to go www.bookinglink.com. Cool. So we're going to save that, and it's going to be the message that automatically sends out to people when they either comment or send a DM. Now, from here, you're going to wait 2 hours, and we're going to send a reminder saying, oh, where did my GHL go? Oh, where did it go? Just lost it. Let's see if we can save and refresh. Basically, it's going to send a follow-up message saying, in 2 hours, did you find a booking? Now, if they do book in, we're going to remove them from that workflow anyway, and so they won't get the reminder message. But if they don't book in, we can send them a little reminder. So Instagram DM, and hey, did you find a booking? Lol. Cool. Save action, and then save. So that is our initial onboarding. Our initial automation to capture those leads from Instagram. Now, if they do go to your website and you don't have a website, that's totally fine. We're going to create one now, and we're going to keep it really simple. Fitness funnel. In the sense, we literally just want this page to be an application. If they're coming through your Instagram and they followed you for a while, they probably already trust you a little bit. So you don't need to have this super professional page. You literally just need information on there about how they can work with you, because your Instagram does the heavy lifting that a website once upon a time used to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to go create from blank. Now, when I build these out for clients, I use this template that kind of looks like Typeform. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to show you how to build your own for the minute. So basically what we're going to do is we've got our landing page. We're going to go on the left-hand side, we click the plus, and we're going to go a full width bar. And what we're allowed to do now is add in some rows. So we've got some rows. You might want to add in a picture of your business. So whatever, just say this is my logo. We've got my logo here. And then below that, we're just going to add in another column. We're going to add an element saying a headline, and we're going to say, welcome to Finn's fitness application. Fill in your details below. Now, you can obviously go through and make this pretty. However, I'm doing it for the sake of just teaching the concept of it. So welcome to Finn's, fill in your details below. You can have some testimonials below here. But here we just want a button, and this button is going to be inquired. So the text of the button, where is it? Click here to sign up here. So next, and then an arrow or something. Oh, it's an ugly arrow. Let's just click apply. Cool. So we're going to save, and this is literally the example that I'm going to use is a lot of coaches are using just straight to Typeform now. I'm just using it in GHL instead. It saves more money. You don't have to pay $100 a month for Typeform. So we've got Finn's fitness application, fill in your details below. So what's happened now is this person has, sent you a DM and you've sent them to this page, or you've collected their details in Instagram, but most likely you've sent them to this page. And I'm going to show you a little hack in here again, but we need to create a survey first. So we want them to fill out some information depending on your business. If you get high lead flow, you want quite a complex survey. If you get low lead flow, you want a pretty simple survey. I'm going to assume that you are kind of in the middle. So we're going to do an in-between application form. And we're going to add in a couple of things. Now, I always start with a radio first, and I always start by changing this GHL to, this survey to one question at a time. So I'm going to change this to one question at a time. So basically what happens now is it just presents one question at a time. And always the first question I use is, what is your goal, right? And then for these options, I'm literally just going to have option here, lose weight, Get lean. I know it's the same thing, but people don't know that. Build muscle, right? Cool. That's our first question. And then for the second question, I go first name. So we're going to change this, and I usually pretty this up a little bit. So change the label, say thanks for that. And what was your first name? And now it just becomes a little bit more personal. And then we're going to put in last name. And then we're going to just add some questions about the coaching specifically. If you're a powerlifting coach, you're going to want to ask powerlifting questions. If you are a gym, you're going to want to know what location the person is most likely wanting to go to. If you're just an online coach who trains girls how to build their booty, you want to know what programs they've done in the past in order to build their boudoir. Whatever it might be, this is where you can put information for that. I decided I'm going to keep this short because I don't want to spend forever talking about forms, but this is what we essentially are going to use on our website. So what we're going to do is going to back into our site, and we are going to make this our, wrong one. We're going back to our funnel, and we're going to put this on our page. Now, it does not need to be more complicated than this. On the actual application page, one thing that I found is that if pages take too long to load, people kind of click off them and they fall off. So what I do, instead of, creating a secondary page for this, some people might hate me for this, but I just hide and show elements based on where they're at. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a survey. If we have a look here, survey, I'm going to put a survey. Oops, not there. I'm going to put it outside of this block. Let me just create another block here. Cool, one column. Can I put this in here? Yeah, sweet. Great. So that's in here. So when you click on apply, what's going to happen is instead of having open pop-up or move to next step, we're going to hide and show elements. Now, what that does is it's going to hide itself. So we're going to hover over these and find which one it is. So if we find this one, and it's going to show, get off that. Cool. And then we're going to show this specific element, right? But we want to hide this first, so it's already not displayed. So we should be able to go page, section, and then it should be this one. I think it's this one. Hide. Yeah, cool. So column 1, section, row, and I'm just going to, this let me rename this. No, not for them. Oh, here we go. Hidden calendar. Cool. And we're going to go back into the apply button. And when we hide and show elements, so it's going to hide itself, and then it's going to show the hidden calendar, right? So if we just save this really quick, and I'll show you a little demo of it. Wait for it to load. Click on the little eye at the top. And we've got fitness application, and we click on apply. It's unable to find survey because I haven't selected the survey in here yet, but it shows that element. And what that allows you to do is just get rid of any load time at all. So it's kind of insane. And what we're going to do is we're going to select application form and then save. So now if we go back here, refresh this, should hide our thing. We press apply. It still hasn't published. Let's go again. Apply. And then here's our survey, right? Lose weight, Matt, and last name, cool. We got our information, it's submitted. Thank you for taking the time to complete the survey. You can have a thank you page there where you redirect them to the thank you page. Totally fine. Happy for you to do that. At this point in time, I'm going to skip that for the minute because I don't think it's as important as going through the rest of the funnel. So that's our page. It's literally not even 2 pages. It's literally 1 page. And that's enough if you have good enough content that people trust you. So from there, we need to go into automation. So someone's actually given us their details. So we need to do another step. And the first thing we are going to do is call this number 2, details supplied. Cool. And you can kind of have 2 options from here. You can, send them a message saying, Survey submitted. All right. So you can send them a message being like, hey, got your application. When's a good time for you to book in a call? Or if you can do, if you want to send a link to book in as well, like on a calendar. The reason why you don't just have the booking straight away is because you want to collect their details first before they actually schedule the call, in case they don't make it to scheduling the call. Then you can still call them. So our trigger here is survey is application form. And we're going to save this. And then we're going to hit on plus. And then we're going to go for our first step. So first step is going to be SMS, being like, yo, hey, and then contact name. Thanks for showing interest in my coaching. When's a good time for a call, right? When's a good time for a call, right? Obviously, shitty message there, but doesn't matter. It's good for the minute. So we're just going to wait then and probably like 30 minutes. And then we're going to send another message here. And we're going to say another one being like, yo, me again, just seeing if you have found a good time for a call on my calendar, right? So what you're doing is just sending human follow-ups with an automated message. So say, for example, when's a good time for a call? Here's the link. So you can go www.booking.com. Cool. And so this person goes onto your thing, they see the available time and they book in. We want to make sure they're not getting the messages from the previous automation in the Instagram DM. So we're going to go remove from workflow, and we're going to go another workflow. And then if we select leads coming into GHL from IG, we're going to press save action. So it removes them from workflow, SMS, wait, SMS. Now you can do as many follow-ups as you like. You can do emails, you can do SMS, whatever you like. You can do WhatsApp. It's totally fine. I personally do SMS the most because I have the most success with it. It really does depend. Email is going to be less, read than an SMS. So that's what we want to go for. If you have their Instagram, what's it called? Instagram handle, you can send them a DM. So you have to have messaged them within 24 hours though. So be careful with that. So we've got our messages there. We've got all that info that we need. So now, obviously we've told them to book in. I'll show you how I do booking pages. So again, super simple. For this, we're going to need a employee because we can't create the calendar without an employee. So we're going to add an employee. GHL's changed their employee creation area. So it's a little bit different. mattlamborn.com. And we're just going to press save. So it's a bit different now. You can go more granular with permissions, which is kind of cool. But for us, we're going to go into calendars now that we've got an employee. We're going to go new calendar. And we are going, oh, they've changed this as well. This is great. We're going to go round robin. So you can select Zoom or Google Meet, whatever you want to do. Calendar name is going to be Finn's Fitness Coaching. Select team member is going to be Matt Lamborn. The calendar slug is going to be Finn's Fitness Coaching. Meeting duration, 30 minutes, that's fine. Advanced settings, is it going to save that? Yeah, cool. Brings this information up. You can set your availability in here. I would recommend connecting your Google Calendar to this and setting your availability through that. So it's reading your calendar. And then in customizations, that's fine. So, but availability, you want to go down in these and just check off anything that you wanted to change. And if we look down the bottom here, you can see Matthew Lamborn, medium priority, custom is the current meeting location, which is no good for us. We want to have either Zoom, Google Meet or phone, or ask the booker. That's new too. Cool. Interesting. So you will most likely want to select Zoom and integrate the Zoom, and we can go from there. You know, if you use some other random booking software, you can just put in your URL there. Cool. So we got save, and we're going to go back once it's loaded. Cool. And go sites again. So we've got our fitness funnel, and we've obviously got our application page. We need a calendar page. So it's going to go page 2, calendar. create funnel step. And very similar to our previous page, it's literally just going to be the icon of the company, and then below it is the booking page, right? I can even show you an example. This is one of my clients who doesn't mind me showing this kind of stuff. And we got this one. So it's like Limestone Physique Coaching. If no time suit, please click here, which opens more availability. Please ensure your time zone is selected. GHL calendar booking, and please ensure your time zone is selected. Super simple, right? This crushes because people aren't getting lost on your page, and that's what you want to make sure of the most. So we've got an image here at the top. We put in another full width, and we can add in a thing that says text that says book your time below. And then we're going to go another column, and then we're going to go calendar. And I'm aware that I'm speeding through this. So if you guys are struggling to keep up, I apologize, but you can watch this back a couple of times. So we've got our image, we've got our book our time below, we've got our fitness coaching. Save. Literally all that needs to be done. Cool. We're going to go back. So now we've got our Instagram funnel where people come in and they got automation. You send them the link to this page. So once you've connected the domain here in settings, so like you have your domain, you've got the fitness funnel URL and all that kind of stuff, you can send them that link, they book in, they actually schedule their call. Now, once they've actually scheduled a call, we need a third automation that is going to remind them to show up, because that's half the game. So getting people to inquire is one thing, getting them to actually show up is another. So we've got number 3 here, which is calendar show-ups. We'll just wait for this to load for a second. And it's taking its time, so I'm going to refresh. Why is it taking forever? Here we go. Cool. So add our new trigger. We're going to say appointment status has changed. So appointment status has gone from, so the event type is normal, and we're going to go filter. We're going to go in calendar, Finn's fitness coaching, and appointment status is new. We're going to save trigger. So now every time a new appointment is made in that calendar, it's going to run. It's going to send an SMS saying, just got your booking, excited to chat about your goals. Keep an eye out for some emails with more info, right? So now what we're going to do is put a little wait step in here. So wait a couple of minutes, because they will have already received a confirmation email from the calendar. So wait 2 minutes, then we send a mail, which is literally you go ahead and share testimonials, before and afters, your personal story of how you got into fitness, because all of us had one. I was really fat, blah, 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 blah. Now I'm skinny, happy. Cool. Subject is your booking with Matt. Cool. Well, rather it's with Finn, not Jin. Finn, you're booking with Finn. Cool. So you can send through 3 emails. You can send it all in one email. It's up to you. Testimonials, before and afters, your personal story. Cool. What we've got now is we need to do a different type of wait. So we need to wait until a certain amount of time before the appointment. So what you can do, if you select the wait step and you go wait for, and you change this from time delay. So instead of waiting a certain amount of time, doesn't matter depending on the appointment time. It could be 4 days and the appointment was yesterday. You're going to change it to event appointment time. Wait until before or after the event start time. So what we're going to do is say before 8 hours or before our meeting, we're going to run this next step. So SMS is going to be reminder call is in 8 hours. And 8 hours is a bit of a dumb time, you probably want to do 4 hours and 1 hour and then 5 minutes. But let's copy all actions here. So we're going to copy this and paste it down here. We're going to change this to 1 hour beforehand. I'm going to save action. You say call is in 1 hour, and then you literally want to do it again. Copy all actions from here, and then bang this down here, and you're going to say call is in 1 minute, and then here's the link. So you want to go the custom value for meeting location, which is the Zoom link or the Google Meet link, whichever it is, appointment, and then you want to go to meeting location. So appointment.meeting location, save. Sweet. So now, once you have your reminders in there, we also want to make sure we don't send them any previous messaging, any follow-ups that we did, like we missed from removing. So we're going to go remove from workflow all workflows except this current one, and we press save. So now we have calendar follow-ups. We have a workflow there to make sure people actually show up. So what we are looking at now is we haven't even considered using a pipeline yet. And realistically, again, pipelines are, if you're just starting out, you don't even really need them. You just need to monitor your incoming leads. But if you want to have one in here, this is what we're going to set up next before we get into the rest of the automation. So in opportunities, we're going to go pipeline, and we're going to create our first pipeline. So I always call them sales. So that's what we're doing. As you can see, sales. We're going to say inquired, not booked. And then we're going to have booked call. We're going to have, actually, we're going to have Instagram DM, and that's going to be number 1 here. And we are going to then have sale made. And then we are going to have no sale. And then we're going to have no show, right? So if we have a look here and wait for it to reload, we've got different options that we can put people in to our opportunities tab. So where is my opportunities? Where's it gone? I just made one of these. Might take a second to load. In the meantime, I'll take you back to automations and show you how to populate that pipeline with information. So leads coming into GHL from Instagram. This is technically going to be an inquired lead. So when they have given you their details. So customer replied, Instagram DM, blah, 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 blah. And this is an Instagram lead. So we're going to go pipeline, opportunity, create an opportunity. You could probably do this at the top there if you wanted to. So let's do that instead. We're going to go opportunity, create, in pipeline. It didn't actually save. That's so annoying. Okay. Well, let's just cancel that and go back to here. Opportunities, add pipeline, create new pipeline, sales, Insta DM, inquired, not booked, and then booked call, sale made, no sale, no show, save. Pipeline already exists. Okay, you're just tripping. So annoying. All right, I hate it when this happens, but that's fine. Leads come into GHL from IG. So hopefully after some time, it'll let us do it again. But GHL's being a little bit slow, so I'm not sure what's going on. Basically, we want to log the people that are interacting with us in one place. So when you look at your business, you can have a snapshot of everything that's in one spot. So create an opportunity in pipeline sales. Here we go. Instagram DM. So opportunity name is going to be contact.firstname and contact.lastname. Opportunity source is IG DMs. And lead value is whatever you charge. So say you charge $2,000 per client over the average lifetime. And you can say open is the status. Fantastic. So you can save action. We save this. Now, anytime that someone either sends you a message on Instagram or sends you a DM on Instagram, comment on your page and also send you a DM, you will get an opportunity created inside GHL. You can argue about what a lead is. I think anyone who shows interest in you at all is a lead. So do with that what you will. Once they've actually given you their details, so details supplied, this is the survey that's been filled out. You're going to have a different opportunity step. So opportunity is then pipeline sales inquired, not booked, because that's exactly what they've done. It'll already have this other information in here. So we're just going to press save. Now, one thing that will happen between Instagram and when they actually put in their details is that it won't merge the contacts by itself. So this is a little bit annoying, but it'll probably start duplicating contacts here, but just be aware of it and you'll be able to merge them at a later stage. Cool. And now we go calendar show up. So when they've actually booked a call, we want to automate the pipeline there as well. Wait for it to load. So opportunity in pipeline sales, in pipeline stage, booked call, and then we can literally just hit save because the previous information will still be there populated. And here we go. So now at every stage so far, whenever someone interacts with us, they will be moved along our opportunities pipeline. So with, why is this still not coming up? That's so frustrating. Anyway, it should technically be coming up because it registered it in the workflow. So it knows it exists, but it's just been a little bit silly. Here we go. So in this tab, Instagram DMs, if anyone sent you a comment or a DM, it'll be here. If anyone's given you their email and filled out your inquiry form, it'll be here. If anyone's actually scheduled a call with you, it'll be here, which is the automation that can be done until you actually take the sales call. So if you take the sales call, there's three things that can happen on that sales call. You make a sale, you don't make a sale, or people no-show. And if you're getting maybes, you should not get maybes. You should not get maybes at all. You should say on the call, so I don't waste my time. By the end of this, I just want a yes or a no if you're interested or not. Great. So sale made. And if someone actually closes, you drag their opportunity into sale made. No sale and no show are the same. So you just drag them across depending on what it is. If you have sale made, your onboarding, this is where it begins. So I'm not going to go through this now because this is onboarding, not funnel. However, you can have contracts in there. You can have information about the onboarding. If you deliver your app through Trainerize your coaching through Trainerize, you can send the information, all of that kind of stuff. No sale. Usually I would wait 24 hours, have another automation that sends them a message and says, hey, if it weren't for the price, would you have signed up? So what that does is it gives you an opportunity to see if they're actually interested in you as a coach. And if they say yes, and then turn around and give them a special deal. If they no-show, you want to send them the booking link to schedule again. If they no-show you twice, I would not take another call from them because it's not worth wasting your time. This is the most simple GHL funnel build possible. And it is crushing if you have good content. So this will not work for you if you don't have good content. And if you don't have good content, then you should not even be worrying about GHL right now. Or if you don't have good ads and you're not driving traffic, then don't worry about GHL right now. You've got bigger fish to fry. So I hope you guys found this valuable. And I will speak to you soon. And I hope you enjoy the video. And I hope you're enjoying the new videos in my office.